we'd like to sincerely thank our Patreon supporters. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's early in the morning, and Pete and I are on the dock with guests. They're in town. We got, you guys remember Tyler?
Hey guys.
Inquisitive Raptors on Instagram. His wife Betsy.
Hey.
And we have Kagan Andrew.
Hi.
She is a reticulated python breeder. And don't worry, Florida, she didn't bring any pythons with her, so we're not getting in trouble. But they drove down and they brought this massive excursion rig, which we'll show you in a second. Right now we're on the dock just feeding the fish. They've kind of, I guess, slowed down a little bit now that all their fish food is gone. But they're getting big. They're getting really big. I'm gonna show you this vehicle. Actually, let's just walk over. So today we have plans to go to someone's property. Oh, I might as well just tell you. We're gonna go to Paul Cafaro's property. And if you guys don't know his YouTube channel, it's based on Florida wildlife, but mostly focused on aquariums. He does have pigs and I believe goats and stuff like that at his property, so there's stuff that we'll be interested in there as far as homesteading. But he has massive indoor saltwater aquariums full of fish, freshwater ones with all like the Amazon species and stuff like that. So that's gonna be cool. We may go throw in that airboat ride, maybe in between, since they haven't been. This weekend we're going to a mud fest. Tyler brought his side-by-side down. How big, is this, 1,000 cc's?
I think so, yeah.
It's 1,000?
Yep, 1,000. Yep.
We're gonna need more lift and tires. We're gonna have to stay out of the deep stuff. But tell us about this vehicle. I can't even hardly get it in frame. I mean, so this is a 5500 Ram.
Yep.
So 6.7 Cummins.
Yep. Yeah, it was a 5500 2019. It started out as a dually, and there's a company called DBL Design that I purchased the beadlock wheels and tires and converted it to a super single in the back.
Okay.
And then put a 2-inch lift on it, and then Globe Trekker makes these kits.
So there's only 2 inches of lift on this to clear the 42s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And then obviously we had to cut a ton of the fenders out.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's good then to do it that way.
Yep.
Because you don't want that much lift. I mean, it has plenty of ground clearance.
Right.
Like, you could go camping just about anywhere you want. But inside this vehicle, now, you said what this was? This is a Globe Trekker?
Yeah, so Globe Trekker made the subframe, and this is a 4-point subframe, and it's cool because it articulates as the vehicle's going through off-road. It allows the habitat to articulate separate from the frame, so you're not stressing the box.
Okay.
So Globe Trekker made the subframe and then the box.
And you had to put it together.
I put it together. Yep.
He put it together, and inside is a blank slate. We are gonna help him do some custom work on the inside of this. Build a wraparound bench for seating, a hydraulic table, so you could create that into a bed area. I think you said there's a cook station.
Yep.
Everything's already pre-wired on this. You said a sink or something like that in here as well?
Yeah.
And then some cabinet stuff around the bed up there, as you called it, the master bedroom suite.
The master bedroom, yep.
Okay, so we're gonna help him get a big push on the custom work on here, and we're gonna do that on the channel, and then I'm gonna have to talk him into letting me take it like camping in the Everglades or something, and so we can see what this thing can do. I mean, I'm not gonna like go mudding in this truck, but I mean, we can go do something fun. Go find more of those crocodiles down there.
So it's got cameras all around it, and yeah, just pull it down and then there you go. That's a 180 awning, which is kind of cool. You open it up and the awning will expand around 180 degrees of the truck, so you have shade.
Oh wow.
When you're out camping. And we built this for just getting the kids outside instead of having them, you know, playing on electronics all the time. We take it out west to Tahoe and McCall, Idaho, and Montana.
That's important these days, and that requires a lot of effort. And I know a lot of parents don't focus on that, but it's really important for creating well-rounded individuals.
I think so. Yeah, you got to be intentional about it and deliberate about just getting out of the house and making memories. Because at the end of the day, memories is what you got. Nothing material you can take with you.
I always tell kids, like, you're not going to remember the 2 years straight that you played Mario Kart. You're really not going to I mean, you're going to remember that you did it, but for 2 years straight, like, you're not going to have any memories. Like, you got to go out and experience your life, because life is precious, it's short, and you got to live it to the fullest. Yep. So the big part about this video is we're getting a black
Roughneck monitor.
What's its name again?
His name is Miko.
Miko. All right, you guys are going to have to help me remember that, because you know I'm bad with names until I get the name tags made. Miko. I'll do my best. And my female blackthroat monitor that they have been nice enough to babysit for how many months?
Since April, right?
Sort of like 10 months?
Yeah.
10 months? That's a good friend. And they delivered her all the way down here for me. So, like, incredible. Amazing friends. Well, they're in boxes in the garage. We unloaded them last night where it was warmer. It was a little cool. It wasn't cold last night. But we're going to go ahead and set them up in their enclosures. All right, we're out by the enclosures, and I realized that I needed some pliers. If you guys remember back on the videos, Tyler came down on his own dime, spent a week with me pouring walls on, I think we did all the perimeter walls, and started on some of the hallway walls of row 1, and we poured like 3 forms a day at least. Clean forms.
Yeah,
we were hustling, and I can't thank you enough for like that massive push in the beginning.
It was fun,
because that really helped me start an overwhelming project.
Yeah. No,
and that's what it is. I mean, really, we're only just a little bit more than half done.
Yeah. It's amazing. The videos don't do the size of this thing justice. It's massive.
Yeah, this is huge.
Yeah, it's my own little private zoo.
Yeah, it's incredible what you do.
And I'm gonna be giddy with excitement when it's all done and I get to go down both hallways and select an animal that we're gonna film for the day. I mean, did you guys see Onyx and Jane? I'm gonna try and not get too close and upset them, but the two of them, these two lovebirds, are just, he is eyeballing my hands for what kind of food I got for him. Look at your belly, dude. You don't need any food. And Jane, she doesn't like me, so we won't harass her. We'll let them get warm on their own time. But let's get started with one of the monitors. Who do we want to start with?
I got someone that's already in the cage.
Okay, we're gonna start with the female blackthroat. That we have to name. So if you guys have name suggestions, I think we're already started with Onyx and Sapphire. I know I've got a lot of comments about moving in the direction of stripper names for the blackthroats. I don't know a lot of strippers, never have, but if you guys have suggestions, we can actually, you know what, Tyler, can you help me? I'm not good with one hand.
I got it.
Now, this female, when she left my house, like we said, roughly 10 months ago, she was about the size of the 1-year-old white throats. Actually, I can actually go and film so you guys get a good shot. Now, the male is sitting up here, so he's on the larger side. So I would say that this blackthroat, when she left, was smaller than this guy. So you're looking at him. She was smaller than that when she left my house. This guy is turning out into an amazing animal just the same. Now let's go see this female. We got to look at her last night, and she's massive. Wow.
Pull her out.
Sure. Maybe we'll get her up on the shelf. She looks so good.
Stick her up here.
That's that very specific. Oh, I wonder what she's gonna do with the other female in her presence right there. Oh. Well, what we could do, since she's a little excited right now, is let her settle in and we'll come back and film her. You know me, I don't like to give an animal stress. So we'll just back off and we'll come back in. We're right back because Tyler was saying, do you smell that? Do you smell that? And I'm looking at Onyx because when he's saying that, I'm thinking of that maple syrup smell from the male. And he's like, no, in the box. I'm like, but she's a female. See, always learning. Don't ever think you know everything. That it 100% smells like maple syrup on her towel. And he is saying that the males and females both mark and have that smell.
They both do it. Yep.
Maple syrup.
And it's, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you know what? We'll take that inside. I might use that for a pillow tonight. It smells so good. It's a little dirty, but it smells good. All right, now Kagan is moving Miko inside. So we're gonna go ahead and close the door.
It's gonna take me a second to get all my straps in it too.
So you guys can tell, and Tyler was making jokes about this, you could tell that she handles big snakes. The amount of straps that you have on the box so it can't expand and find its way out.
That's right.
Better safe than sorry.
Oh yeah, we were gonna take no chances with this guy. That was one of my biggest concerns, was I didn't want to ship him. And I was afraid that he would try and find a way out of the box because he's pretty strong sometimes.
And multiple people suggested me as a potential buyer.
Oh, yeah, that was the crazy thing, was I had listed him for sale, and a couple weeks later, I had like 3 people on the same day reach out to me and was like, hey, you should check out Jerry.
Yeah, they're like, Jerry's a sucker.
No.
Right.
You're like, he'd be the perfect home for him because he has these incredible large enclosures, naturalistic enclosures.
We didn't have this enclosure, and on the last video when I was building this, I may or may not have mentioned this is not going to be the permanent enclosure, and I will discuss with Kagan where it will be, and then maybe what she sees. Actually, we can discuss that once we let him go. What you see as not right, like what else you think in here that he would need when I build his permanent enclosure.
I'm gonna get one of those arm guards from that side too.
Now you showed me these before. Are these from arm chaps?
Yeah.
From the reptile industry?
So it's not anything from the reptile industry. This is something that is made for like construction workers or workers that need to have utility of their fingers but don't want anything to happen to their forearms. And it's always been perfect for handling him.
It's not for steampunk costumes?
No.
No? Okay.
But I've always wanted to be able to touch him, you know, feel his scales, but have that protection on my forearm because I usually have held him on my forearm. So
I'm super excited about this.
Hey,
oh,
buddy.
wow.
Wow.
Hey, big guy.
He's handsome.
Oh, what's up, my big man? Oh, we grumpy from that ride?
That beautiful face. So unique. So different than other monitors. Those big brown eyes. That long neck with those big rough spots or spikes on the neck. That's his name. Now, how old is he?
He is right about 7 years old, so I've had him for just at 7 years.
Okay.
Oh.
We are lucky to have him. Now, when you set him down, is he typically calm? Is he...
So, every time I've taken him outside before, it's always been on a harness.
And you said he was a little excitable outside.
Well, he actually has always relaxed outside, but he doesn't have his harness on, so I don't know if his brain is in that, okay, we're outside mode right now. He's probably pretty freaked out from the long drive.
Maybe on one of the taller branches where he can go up and then I will try and keep my distance somewhat so he can feel more relaxed.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Well, go ahead. Go check it out. He's like,
Now, does he typically have all that white, like, frosting on him? Or is that
he's just shedding.
just from the shed? Oh, I cannot wait to see him.
He's got
dark
these
kind
of bands on him. That's like the markings he's got.
Now, here's something that I will say, and I've mentioned about the Roughnecks before, is that why I think, again, don't quote me, don't repeat what I say as if it's fact or law, that they bottle their stress, and that's why so many people think that they have a tame roughneck and they carry it around. The animal, a lot of times they just freeze in your hands. A wild caught one that size, you can pick it up and it won't bite you, it won't try to run away, and it will just sit there, and all it's doing is just bottling all of its stress, and it eats it from the inside out. And that's why 2-3 months later they end up dying. And people are like, I don't understand, it was eating, it was doing everything right, and then it just died. Well, yeah, its stomach ulcerated and it just ate itself with stress. The fact that he is showing the fact that he is not happy with the situation means he's not bottling it. He's able to express himself. And to me, I mean, it's great about that species, but it's good for you to release your stress. It's good for all of us to release our stress through exercise, you know, something. You gotta vent, you gotta do something that helps you de-stress, and he's getting it out.
I don't know that I've ever seen his neck so expanded like that. He's grumpy.
Well, let me see, is Bubba looking at him, licking his chops? I mean, Bubba is eyeballing him, so he's gonna be Bubba's neighbor. I think he's got a pretty good neighbor, and I think we'll do the same. We'll let him settle in, and then we'll come back and revisit him later in the video. Let them calm down. All right, so now we're gonna do a small tour of some of the my favorite lizards here. You want to come in and see Bubba and what makes him so special? Yeah. Hey, Bubba. Come on. Come on, Bubba.
He is gorgeous.
Come on.
So did you ever find out what we're looking at here? What locale? What?
He is a northern savanna monitor, and a few years back they actually took their scientific name away from them and gave it to, don't quote me on this, they either gave it to the general group of whitethroat monitors or to blackthroats. It's Albigularis micro, shoot, nah, don't quote me. But they actually took their scientific name away from them and then lumped them with the other whitethroats, and they're totally different than the southern whitethroats. It's a 100% totally different animal. His body is different, his colors are different, his patterns are different. You're starting to see the oranges as he's shedding coming out on his face.
He's gorgeous. I mean, he's got orange and white, gray. And... What a pretty lizard.
You guys come up closer to him. Did you ever take any on it? No. All that shed's coming off. I know it's not like the best spot. In fact, I can back off a little so you can interact with him.
Oh, hey, Bubba.
But this is amazing. But his hip bones are gone. He has such a curious face to him. He still has something going on with his rear hip. So he's got a clumsy walk. It's still cool out also, guys. So as you're watching this, all the animals haven't warmed up yet. He's like face planting himself. I think I'm gonna take this opportunity. If you actually film him for 1 second, I'm gonna fix that wire once he walks out of that. Hey, Bubba's. Tuck that wire in. I just messed with that yesterday to get the electrical to Miko's cage. Thank you.
Man, he is cool.
So we can probably back out and then he'll walk over to us now. I mean, you don't have to leave the cage. I just meant like out of that corner. You guys can go closer.
He's cool.
And he won't rush out, Betsy. You don't have to worry about the door. He's definitely not one we have to worry about. He's a slow moving dude.
It's weird, his tongue's even different.
Everything about him.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's quickly become my favorite. Shed must itch a little bit. His personality is so unique.
Yeah.
Come on, Bubba.
Come here.
He does not turn down a meal. I wish the eggs were... I meant to hard boil some eggs yesterday afternoon, and I just ran out of time getting everything ready.
Come on. I'll scratch that itch you got.
Yeah. So Bubba wedged himself underneath that piece of wood. We're gonna wait for him to walk out and we're gonna come back to him. We can, why not? We can just bounce around. Let's just come back to him. He'll crawl out and go back up on his box. He'll probably crawl out as you guys walk away. And we can either go over to Lily or Forrest. Maybe we'll go to Forrest first since he's like up on his shelf. He's such a handsome guy.
Now, is this Pinky to your right?
Yeah.
That's a big enclosure for this little guy.
Alright, so we're gonna go in to see Forrest. This water was cleaned yesterday. Hey buddy, there's no food.
Wow.
Hey buddy.
Man, he's cool.
Is he, just shut this, or will he run out on us?
We'll shut it, but he's not gonna run out. He likes the attention.
Look at that tongue.
Checking out the camera. So his tongue got bit off by Lily. So he's missing the tip of his tongue. So the poor guy has no forked tongue. It's just a camera. No need to get excited. It doesn't smell like food or anything. I see he has ticks in between his toes. Man. You want to pet him, Kagan? Or Tyler, you've handled him a little bit before, right?
I think I have, yeah. He's gorgeous.
What's up, big guy?
Heel tail.
What do you think? You smell a black roughneck monitor?
Yeah, I'm always weird about mixing the smells, but I'm one of those overly cautious people.
Man, he's cool. Look at those claws. Those are like velociraptor claws.
A little tick I found on him. Squished that sucker. I'll back off. Oh, Betsy's in there petting him. What do you think?
Oh, he's pretty cool.
Definitely different than the blackthroats.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have a lot of different reptiles at your house. You've had the croc monitors, blackthroats. You have, what do you have, Betsy? Cubans?
Yeah, he's Cuban. Guido.
Guido.
Yeah.
Cuban rock.
So I always worry about like the smell of peat on me. If I was like overly petting peat, like
Yeah.
you never know what smells they're focusing on.
They're so intelligent, though, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they know.
He's awesome. He's eating this up. Look at that.
What a gorgeous boy.
Oh yeah, you're right. There are ticks.
Yeah.
He's an attention hog.
He's so calm.
Yeah, he is. It's gorgeous.
That one's stuck. Sorry, buddy.
I got some spray for all that.
I know.
They love it when I spray that on them. They hate it. But this spring, I'm going to go through all the enclosures really hard before they kick off with the summer heat. And then I think we're going to go see Lily next, who I have to say, now Bubba is taking the lead, but Lily has been my longtime favorite. So we're going to go and check her out next. All right, hands are washed, and now we're coming back out to see Lily. We can probably, if everyone comes in the hallway, except for Pete, we can probably just walk Lily out and let her have the hallway. Come on, Lily. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on, Lily. Lily. You see that face right there? That is, don't bother me. I'm sunbathing. She is, that sun is hitting her so perfect, and she is loving it. She usually loves her freedom. You guys can go in there and give her a rub if you want to, or we can move on to Pinky.
Let's see if she has a different reaction this time.
Yeah, I am kind of curious about that.
Pretty good.
And at the risk of your hands and not mine, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
There we go. Wanna check it out again? Oh yeah. Much better this time, huh? Not super stinky.
She is a sweet girl. Was that a little defensive? Maybe you hit her no-no spot.
We don't do tummy scratches here. Just back scratches.
That's funny. We'll give her space.
Yeah.
She's enjoying her sun.
She's like, listen, I haven't warmed up yet. Haven't had my lizard version of morning coffee.
And hopefully Alexander, I saw him out. I mean, Pinky's out. We know, I don't want to say Pinky is nippy, but
The way he is stretched out.
I wish the Guru, the Sulfur, I wish my male black dragon was out. He's clearly been out this morning, but there's Alexander. Hey, buddy. How are you? Are you digging the china over here? Is that what you're doing? Oh. As I'm waving my hands around because I got a spider web stuck to me. You okay? Shh, shh. You're okay. Oh my gosh, look at the ticks in your armpit. You're okay. Shh, 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 shh. Who's a it's a boy. He's a good boy.
Is he a sulfur?
He is a sulfur. And I am going to grab the tick spray because he is literally covered in little ticks. His armpit is definitely loaded up.
There, Jerry.
Hmm?
Look to your left, coming to visit you.
How curious he is.
He's a good boy. Yeah, I'm going to go get the that topical spray real quick. And I literally covered him in spray.
boy.
Kind of an awkward way to hold him. He is awesome. Can't wait to see him fully out of his shed.
He is beautiful.
So we're coming in to see Frosty, and I've never brought a big group in for Frosty, so I don't know how Frosty's gonna react. Let's see. There you go, Frosty. Frosty's right at that age where he's gonna be less nippy. But he's still younger, so a little faster moving. I would still be more cautious of Frosty's face. He's still at that opportunistic age. Like I could see Frosty trying to maybe eat the camera. Oh, buddy. Well, you're gonna go into your hide box? Don't do that. Don't do that, Frosty. So he's a Cape-banded whitethroat. He's a handsome devil. Unfortunately, this Okeechobee dirt has stained him very dark, but he is almost white, and his white from his belly transfers all the way up his back. But he is stained. All right, so Tyler's gonna come in and check him out. I mean, I guess he's about the size of that female, huh? About.
Yeah, about.
He's pretty close to the size of her.
He's good looking.
But we had, I can back off a little so you can check them out. We had Ferocious, who was quite a large whitethroat male. Look at the ears, the shed on the ear is about to come off.
Yeah.
He'd probably be, see, I always go from above. He's probably like, oh, thank you, we're friends now. Yeah, Ferocious was a big male, but Frosty's pretty stinking awesome.
Yeah.
Look at that. And so our plan is to put
Tyler.
like 2 inches of white sand in the enclosure later to keep some of these animals cleaner and not have that dingy stain on all of them. Just try and get a cleaner dirt. Yeah.
He's gorgeous.
You can't see how special his color is, unfortunately, but it's insanely white.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Caking out.
Look at that sun.
Yeah.
And you could see the young male right next to him,
Sorry.
who just came out of a shed, so he looks brighter, but he's actually significantly dull compared to Frosty. More speckling on the side. And a lot more food crazy. Like insanely food crazy at this size.
This little guy right here.
That's the little female. I feel sorry for her. She really has to fight for a meal with him. I have to like trick and wait till he wanders into the hide box and then run over and throw her a tray of food. Because he steals it all. What do you think, Kagan?
He's beautiful. His color is so cool. I know you said he's dull right now, but he's still so beautiful.
Yeah, this, I think I was mentioning to you, this soil has so much detritus in it that you'll see when you go to Mudfest, it stains you. It doesn't come off.
Yeah.
And so it creates this black film on everything, and that's what he's got, is this black film on him.
You like Scratchy's buddy? Oh, I saw your eyes closed for a second there.
Jerry,
Yes, sir?
what kind of monitor is that right there?
All right, now we're going in to see a viewer favorite, Pinky. Hey, Pinky! And I always loved Pinky's face with the twist on her mouth when she looks at you head on. Now, Pinky is not fat, It's okay, Pinks. She's full of unfertilized eggs. So she's gonna lay unfertilized again. I keep missing her cycle. Right, Pinky? You're so hard to read. Now you can see her little twist in her face. It's so unique to her. What are you doing? Do you wish that I had an egg for you? Where did I get a red ant from? It's okay. She's a good girl. You can see she's a little less calm. She is pretty. She really has, once she comes out of the shed, really pretty banding, which you can't see because of that film on her. She's actually a very pretty monitor. And the females that do all their digging, their faces are so stained with it, you can't see how pretty and yellow her face is. Want me to back off if either one of you want to interact with her? She is a special lizard.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
The Pinks. Yeah, if I could have came in with my right hand, I would have felt a lot better. I was a little more awkward.
Hey,
Pinky.
Pinky. Yeah, she's giving me the eye and the throat.
Come from the back and just rub her back first and get her calm that way. Just talk to her.
Hey, Pinky. Hey, Pinky. Come here. There you go. There you go.
You're not hungry, Pinky.
Just trying to figure it out. What am I dealing with here?
She definitely likes the front enclosure so she could always observe. She's always out, always watching what's going on.
You gonna come down?
I don't know if I'm getting a good shot or not.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
Like high yellow. You can tell she's got a lot on her. She wasn't.
Oh, you saw that bird just flew over and it alerted her.
Yeah.
She saw that. You know, the turkey buzzards are on a clear day like this. There's turkey buzzards all over in the sky, gliding around.
Your little funny face. Yeah.
I used to always stare at her at Kennan's. Like, you can tell she wants the attention. She's a very curious monitor.
Yeah, she is.
I don't know if she is obsessed with the handling as much as some, but I think she definitely likes being around you.
Those little lizards.
Yeah.
Doesn't pay that much attention to them though. Also, it's you're mixing a lot of smells.
Mm-hmm.
I know when everyone does that approach makes sense from handling one monitor, but when you handle multiple monitors, you're mixing male and female scents.
Mm-hmm.
And she may love interacting with you right now, but may, especially if she's with eggs, want nothing to do with a male male monitor. So she's firing on all 4 cylinders right now. She's definitely very curious about what's going on. You can see the scarring on her neck from bites from males before. That's unfortunately all part of it.
Oh, she's cool.
If you put males and females together, there will be bites.
I still smell you. It's probably left that scent on her back, and now she's like, what is that? I don't know that I like this cologne.
Once those eggs warm up, we can give them some eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go check up on our new monitors, and then maybe those eggs will be warm enough shortly. We can feed a couple.
Like a little feather.
All right, Betsy's gonna feed Bubba. He does not turn down a meal.
Hand it to him.
He's still gonna climb down with it. And kind of fall down with it. You gonna walk around with your egg, buddy? There you go. You were about to lose half your egg.
Will you lift up?
Yeah.
No. I think he wants to get that on the ground.
He's still trying to get that egg down, I bet. Yeah, now it just clicked.
Come up. Oh, no. It's not like Shrek. Here, I'll put it down for you.
False start.
His teeth.
Yeah, he still has them. There you go, Bubba. We can roll another one in here for you. You think Miko will want an egg yet, or still needs to calm down a bit?
I don't know. Food might snap him out of it.
Is he good with raw eggs?
He usually gets hard boiled.
Well, let's watch you try. I'll stand back, and look, he's already not happy about me coming to the door. Do you want to do the camera and everything yourself, or oh, you're smart. Look at you. Is that how you save fingers?
Yeah.
You want another one in here?
Oh, Bubby.
Sure.
Oh, I see you. You're gonna curl your tail here in a second, aren't you?
We're gonna hang back and let her see if he gets excited about an egg.
You want to smell it? I promise if you smell it, you probably want it. Oh, I don't know. Check it out. Just tongue flick once and you'll figure out what it is.
Oh. You know what stopped it? Me inching forward. Sorry about that.
And you crack open the top of it a little.
Now that shell just lost its integrity. Watch, it's gonna crush under the tongs. Somebody shared a really good video of the top cracked open on the egg, and the young monitor stuck its head in the egg and slurped out all of the insides, drank it to the bottom. Hopefully you guys are seeing that. And he's getting very, very curious about his egg. And then Jerry talked. All right, so honestly, him eating is more important than me getting the shot. So I'm gonna back off and let him eat, because he didn't feed 3 days before shipping, so he didn't poop in his container. So I would rather him get a meal in him. We can also thaw out a rat when we leave the house for the day today and put it in there tomorrow morning for him to have a good feed tomorrow. And then he'll be fine. We could feed Onyx. Oh, I just heard the there you go as he's going after that egg. Oh no, and it went between the box and the wall.
You dropped it, honey.
Tyler's gonna get some backup eggs, but we'll let him do this without the camera this time around. All right. Showing them Sapphire. See the eggs grow? Nah, you don't want the camera. So there's Sapphire, Tyler.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Calling to the stage.
It's gonna march up to me. All right, he's gonna do the head twitch like he wants to mate her and eat the egg at the same time. So Onyx is in here with Jane. I put his 3 eggs on the ground, and I was gonna show how he comes straight off the shelf, and he walked over and stole Jane's egg. So we'll hold on to her other 2 and wait till he comes off the shelf. No, I'm not making fun of you, but I guess I am. Bubba can crack an egg faster than you. But look at his technique.
Go spill.
Yeah, that's skill right there.
Yeah, there's something to that. Okay, I won't make fun.
Every drop.
All right, no one's making fun of you, big boy. Come on. Show them how you come down off that shelf using your tail. We talked about this at Kennan's. Come on, man. Again, it's still early in the morning and they're still warming up, so they're not firing on all cylinders. Come on. Come on down here so Jane can have one. And I'll put one up here even. What? Oh, you like that one. You like all those eggs. All right, you're gonna climb down the screen. This is not what you were supposed to do.
The bush is padding.
Yeah.
Look at him. That's
Alright.
awesome. Little stepping stool.
All right. We get 2 up there for Jane. And we'll have to back off to let her eat. Did he let some out when he stuck his head down?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny. They'll eat 4 eggs and then go to pick up egg number 5 and drop all 4 eggs on the ground. Show them how much you love me. Ugh. Yeah, you're putting the whipping end on my side is what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. Now if you look at his neck, his scoots on his neck are just like the black roughnecks. No, he's still gaining his weight. He still has a little ways to go. And Jane, she won't eat in front of us. She's a secret eater. Sometimes she'll grab it and just hold on to it while we're in her presence. Come on, girl. Come on, Lily. Come on. Come on, Lily. Show them how it's done, Lily. Yep. You guys want to see this? Lily's technique. Like a seagull, she takes the egg and she throws it. She'll throw it over and over and over and let the wall or something get the first crack. We heard the little crack right there on that one. Just like you see a seagull do with an egg when he finds one. One more. That's not gonna get a crack in that direction. Just gotta throw it at the wall. Nope. And this water was cleaned yesterday before they showed up, guys. This is what keeping water monitors is all about right here. Water changes on top of water changes. All right, one more at the wall and I think you're good.
Seasoning on it first.
Well, and so she normally does it. I heard a good crack that time.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh.
She usually throws it at the wall or the concrete wall. Like she's pretty purposeful about where she throws it normally. There you go.
Nice. Ooh, good one, girl.
Down the chute. All right, guys, I think that's where we're gonna finish this video up. I hope you enjoyed seeing the new monitors. Disregard naming the new female blackthroat. I think she just got named Candy. Of course, I set it on film for you guys to comment and name her. And this group here just started firing off names one after another. And they were having so much fun with it. And I mean, we got the Candy. Why not name her Candy? Yep. We'll keep the theme and it works and it's not overly offensive. We can name her Candy. That works.
Sweet.
Yeah, she did smell sweet. So we're obviously going to see a lot more of these monitors. We're going to let them relax and then get used to their new enclosures and stuff like that. I think we're going to decide right now if we're going to do an airboat ride. I know we're going to Paul Cafaro's. We're going to find out what time that is for today. And this weekend's going to be full of fun and new videos. So thanks for joining us. Until next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. See you soon.